What's up everybody, Anthony with grand.daddy.herps back again with another video. Yes, today's video, it's gonna be a long one, but you're gonna wanna stick around because I'm gonna show off some killer looking babies from multiple clutches that we've had this season. So without further ado, this video is gonna be long. Let's just get into it. Let's look at all these awesome babies that I've been producing this season. Yeah. All right guys, we are gonna show off a bunch of animals. You're gonna wanna stick around. I'm gonna start this video off kind of on a really sad note. Look at this baby. It is very, very kinked up and deformed. This is what I believe to be a mystic special spider. Really unfortunate because it's a really beautiful animal. It's got these really nice sides. It was born with no eyes. Well, this side has just a tiny sliver of an eye. And pretty normal for the most part, the first half of the body, and then once it gets to the lower half, it just gets really kinked up. Just really bad. This animal, I wanted to see if it would take a meal, but after it shed, it had a really hard time getting the shed past the vent. I'm nervous that if I give it a meal that it won't be able to pass it, and then it's gonna die, so I'm probably gonna have to put this one down. So here's a sibling. I'm not 100% sure on what exactly this is. It looks a lot like mom. Mom was a fire mystic spider. However, the parents, or the dad was a crystal, so it's a super, or acts like super, so this baby has to either be special or Mojave. So it could be a mystic special, but then again, you would get a mystic crystal, so I'm eliminating that. So I think this is a Mojave fire spider. That's what I've concluded. The dad was a black pastel special Mojave. Also possibly yellow belly. I haven't been able to prove out the yellow belly in a few clutches, so I'm gonna assume that he's not yellow belly. Bred to a fire mystic spider. So my best conclusion again is a fire Mojave spider. And haven't sexed it, not gonna sex it. This animal will be available soon, but not right now. The last baby that made it that was 100% normal and absolutely a stunner was this one here. So I keep going back and forth of whether I think this is a black pastel mystic potion, but the way the other baby looked when it came out, I actually think this is a black pastel fire mystic crystal. So black pastel fire mystic special fire, if I said that right. Black pastel mystic special fire. So look at that head. I wish I had better lighting to show it off. You can see a lot of the reds coming through the dorsal pattern here. That's what makes me believe that it's got fire and black pastel because of the dark head. Let me see if I can turn up the brightness a little bit, if that'll help. So there you go. Beautiful looking animal. And it is a female, so I'll be holding on to this, and it's also 50% pos het for hypo. So is the last animal. I always forget to throw that in there, that it's 50% pos het for hypo. So I'm gonna show off some Desert Ghost. This pinstripe Desert Ghost male is gonna be available here pretty soon. He's a little bit of a slow starter on food, but I'll get him going. But really beautiful. I'm not gonna show off every baby just because this video would be very long, but he has some siblings that will be available, and he's also 50% het for cryptic. Look at that neck pattern showing through. I have a feeling that this guy's gonna prove het cryptic. So his father is het cryptic. He's the one that hatched out my Krypton for me about 2 years ago when I bred the pinstripe Desert Ghost dad to the pastel clown female. And here's one of my girls that I held back that is doing really good on food. Just an absolute cow. Pastel inchy Desert Ghost, just an absolute stunner. Look at that glow, guys. Look at that clean, crisp pattern. Just Desert Ghost it's just so nice, man. Just cleans everything up. Look at that. Sheesh. Look at that blushing on the head and on the side of the head, on the neck. Look at that. Just an absolute beauty. But let me get through this. I've got 3 more clutches that I'm going to show you. They've all shut out, so let me get that put away. We'll get to the next set here. So next pairing was a Pinstripe Desert Ghost, and which is the same father to the Pinstripe Desert Ghost I just showed you. Pinstripe Desert Ghost to a Mojave Leopard, and so every baby's going to be 100% Het Desert Ghost and 50% Het 4 Cryptic. So we've got a Pinstripe Het DG Pos Het Cryptic female, and this girl's gonna be available. I've hatched out 4 of these this season so far. Really beautiful animal, huge potential, as you can see what the Desert Ghost version of this looks like. So let's get to the next animal. This male is gonna be available. He is a leopard, 100% Het 4 Desert Ghost, 50% Het 4 Cryptic. So put this to a clown or Het clown and see if you can prove it out. But beautiful leopard, it's what you would expect a really clean looking leopard to look like. So mom was a very reduced looking leopard Mojave, and this one's looking like a very reduced leopard. It's not like super melty, but still has a huge leopard influence. But beautiful looking animal. Now you combine that Pinstripe with that leopard, and I did manage to hit one of these, which is a little slow starter. So this is actually the runt in the clutch. Had a hard time absorbing when it was in the egg, but this is a leopard Pinstripe female, 100% Het DG, 50% Het Cryptic that I'm going to hold on to. The leopard influence is very strong in the head on this animal, but Pinstripe is very dominant over leopard and the rest of the combo. So you can see a lot of the spots coming through from the leopard, but other than that, it still has a real strong Pinstripe influence. Leopard tends to stripe out a lot of animals as it is, and Pinstripe as well. So that's why it's got a clean dorsal stripe. Man, these things just very active when they get out. But let's show you some more cool stuff that came out of the clutch. Then I hit on a Mojave, which I'm up in the air whether I'm going to keep her or not. I might end up letting her go, but she'll be 100% Het for Desert Ghost, 50% Het for Cryptic. It having a shot at Cryptic is what makes me want to hold on to this girl. She's got these really weird blushings right here. A lot of white bleeds through. They're just like really spotty, really cool. But yeah, she may or may not be available. I don't know. Let me get some meals into her and figure out what I want to do. But if I do post her up, I can't see her lasting too long, because Mojave Desert Ghosts, if you haven't seen them, are really pretty. And then last but not least, I got 1.1 of these. So these are Mojave Leopard, 100% Het DG, 50% Het 4 Cryptic. So I'll be holding on to both of these. Even though the male's a Het, still something I would want to use because he's got leopard, and leopard Mojave DGs are just going to be absolutely insane because the Mojave spot nose DG is ridiculous. And if he proves out, or either one of these two prove out to be Het Cryptic, that's just gonna be absolutely nuts. So these things came out just phenomenal. They look exactly like how mom looked when she was a baby. Just really clean, nice striped, just really reduced, like not a whole lot of melty patterns, just really splotchy looking. Just really cool, but very reduced for what you would typically see with Mojave Leopards. Normally you would see a lot of the dorsal striping bleeding down on the sides, kind of like right here, but it would be very melty, and these ones are actually really reduced. And you'll see what I mean, because I've got some leopard lessers to show you, or leopard butters to show you coming up. So down to our second last clutch I'm going to show you here. This one I should probably save for last. Yeah, let me save that one for last. Let's get to this one here. So this clutch was from a Gotham male to a pastel Karma female. So every baby is gonna either be Mystic or it's gonna be lesser. The pastel was the extra gene on top, and then the Gotham is a banana leopard clown. So all of these are gonna be 100% het for clown. And I did hit a single gene lesser het clown. Haven't sexed this one, but statistically I believe that this should be a male because the dad was a female maker. So I always get all mixed up with that, but this animal is going to be available. You take that animal, you throw pastel on top, and you get this ridiculous looking animal right here. Just absolute stunning. This is a pastel lesser het clown. So not anything groundbreaking, but when you look at quality genetics and they produce quality animals, I mean, sheesh. Look at that head stamp. Just ridiculously bright. Really, really clean looking animal. Fortunately, I won't be keeping this one either, so if you guys are looking for a nice het clown combo, this is a good way to start. And you're gonna see what lesser / butter does with clown coming soon in some of the next few animals I'm gonna show you today. So there's that. Now we're gonna get into some of my favorite stuff here. We're gonna get into some of the dark stuff. So this animal I am very on the fence on keeping, because it is just like, if you could find a better example, I would be really surprised. And I know it's a biased opinion, but this is a pastel Mystic het clown. Just very clean. I mean, quality, man. Quality, quality, quality. Just super bright. And the lighting is not the best. I mean, this guy is just, his yellows are super bright. And these blacks are very, very dark. Look at all that. And the Mystic clowns and the super Mystic clowns are just absolutely beautiful. But there's that. So pastel Mystic. We swap out the pastel, and you get this here. So I believe this to be a Mystic leopard het clown. More than likely this is going to be male. So I don't know, man. I just don't know what I'm going to keep. There's just so many options. But I mean, look at that, guys. Look at that pattern. There's a chance that this could be a lesser leopard, but it's a little bit darker than what I would imagine, and all of this pattern down here is leading me to believe that it's Mystic. But I think I hit on 2 of those. So let me show you the other one. The other one is just absolutely stunning. I mean, this, if I was gonna keep one of them, it's gonna be this next one, and it's wrapped up with another animal. So give me 1 second here. It's gonna be this one. Just look at that pattern. Look at that chain linking pattern right there. So almost looks puzzle. Just look at that. And then let me put this one away, but I want to show you just this weird pattern. Gets really thick right here. Gets really thick. Get this camera to focus for us. It's really thick right there. It's kind of odd, but really, really unique. Just really like linky, like a lot of linking. Like, and if I remember right, it looks like music notes. Yeah, right here. So really, really, really cool. Again, if somebody told me that this was a leopard puzzle combo, I would absolutely believe it. But I gotta check sexes. I really hope this is a female, and the really small chance that it could be. But yeah, let's get to the next animal. All right, our next animal that we've got here. So these should all be female, these banana combos, because it comes from a female maker. But you take that lesser and you slap banana into it, this is what you get. Really, really clean looking animal. Just absolutely stunning. So this I don't think to be a Mystic banana. I'm pretty confident that this is lesser. But camera's not doing this animal any justice. I mean, just the oranges on it are just ridiculous. All these oranges in here, just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Beautiful looking animal. Look at that, guys. So now to the powerhouses of the clutch. You take this same animal right here and you add pastel to it. You actually get a really different looking animal, but very cool in my opinion. Let me darken this up a little bit. But so this is a pastel lesser banana. I gotta turn that brightness back up. But pastel lesser banana, 100% het for clown. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. I really need to hold back some heads in visual clown stock for future breedings. Definitely need them, especially if I'm gonna be producing dark stuff. I wanna be able to have dark in with the lighter stuff. But look at pastel, just completely changes that animal. Same animal, but pastel just softens it up so much, especially in that head. And remember, it's an Axe-like Super, so it has to either be Mystic or pastel. Mystic or lesser. And I proved the mom to carry pastel a few years ago, but look at that. And then I kind of got the best of both worlds in this clutch. I hit the right amount of Mystic stuff and the right amount of lesser stuff. And then I hit a female that I'm just absolutely pumped up about. But we hit this crown jewel right here. So this is the second 3-gene animal. If this animal had pastel, it would have just taken it to a whole new level. But this is a banana mystic leopard, 100% het for clown female. Look at that, guys. Look at that pattern. Sheesh. So look at, you swap out leopard with pastel and look how different the animal comes out, because leopard is actually a dark morph. So just really brings out all those purples. So these two will be staying here. The rest of the clutch for the most part is going to be available, with the exception of that one mystic leopard. I'm hoping it's female. I forgot. I don't think I sexed it. Let me see right now. If it's a male, more than likely I'm going to end up selling it. It'll be hard to let it go, but I don't want this animal to go, just because it's just, when you find that one-of-a-kind animal, yeah, it's a male. Yep, it's a male. Jeez. So you find that one-of-a-kind animal, but the good thing is I have this exact animal in a female plus banana, so I guess I can't be too mad and I can't keep everything. I just really love this really linky pattern and melty pattern. So alright guys, we're gonna get on to my favorite clutch of the year so far. Pairing was a butter leopard het clown bred to a banana het clown female. It's the same pairing I paired 2 years ago, and I produced my Gotham. So we got some heavy stuff in this clutch, guys. So you're gonna want to see this one. So lots of goodies. This clutch just really took care of me. But look at this leopard. Look at this leopard. Everything's gonna be, that's not visual, it's gonna be 66% het for clown. But I mean, some of these animals are just phenomenal. So turn up the brightness a little bit for this animal, just so you can see it, because it's not doing it any justice. Look at that head stamp. This whole clutch, not this whole clutch, but a lot of this clutch, we're getting these wishbone head stamps, and then some of them have 2 dots behind it. Just really interesting looking animal. I'm gonna soften that lighting up. Let's get to the next animal. I know this video is long, guys. If you made it this far, thank you so much. So look at this one. This one I call Pac-Man. If it's a male, it would be Mr. Pac-Man or Pac-Man. If it's female, it would be Mrs. Pac-Man, because obvious reasons. We've got all these Pac-Man patterns, or we've got this like snake-looking creature. But look how busy this is. So like I was mentioning earlier in the video, I would expect a leopard to be very busy, and those leopard Mojaves were just very reduced. But this is a 66% het clown, and it should be male, but I definitely won't be keeping this one. So if you're interested, let me know. These guys are eating really good. A few more meals and they'll be on their way. So you guys are gonna want to stick around if you're gonna want to see if that's available. Okay, we start getting into some fun stuff here. So this is a banana butter, 66% het clown, and it should be female. Sorry, the camera. Let me darken it up a little bit. No, we'll leave it alone. But so I got one in the last clutch that is 100%, and I got this one that's a 66%. There's no real markers to be able to tell if it's going to prove or not. And what I like is sometimes with lessers and stuff, you get like the granite patterns in the alien heads. I had one last year that was just really, really granity. Okay, look at that. So beautiful looking animal. All right, now we're gonna get on to the fun stuff. Really fun stuff. Okay, so next one we've got is one of my favorite 2 gene combos out there that is not recessive, and this is a leopard banana 66% het clown, and it's got that perfect wishbone on its head. And this is actually a male, and he will be available. Look at all that. Look at all that purple blushing just popping through on its side. All these oranges, purples, lavenders, just phenomenal. I mean, I love the banana leopard stuff that these two parents have been pumping out these last 2 years. Just phenomenal. And I've got the Gotham to keep the genetics moving. And yeah. Now the next one I am very, very, very on the fence about keeping. I've already offered her to a few people, but they were just tire kickers, just wasting my time. The further I talk about her, the more I want to keep her. But she's got that wishbone head stamp with the 2 dots, just like that original leopard I showed you at the beginning of the video. But look how different these 2 animals are. I don't know if it's one's het and one's not, but sorry, they're all over the place. These things are always super energized. But the one on the right is really, really soft looking, and the one on the left is dark, and the camera's not doing it any justice. Let me turn down the brightness. I think that'll help show it off a little bit. But the one on my left, which is the female, is actually really dark, and you can see it more in the head compared to the one on the right. But she is female, 66% het for clown. I'm very torn on keeping her. Very, very torn. She's just so beautiful, and a banana leopard in your racks does not hurt in the future. And if she proves het clown, that just makes her worth her weight in freaking gold, man. So now we're gonna get onto the clowns of the clutch. I did hit 3. The odds have been really good to me in terms of clowns between these two, the last two breedings. But we hit a butter clown male, and he is going to be available. He's got a couple more meals. He's eating really good, and he'll be ready to go. I'll be having him on my morph market probably by the end of the week. But just a really, really phenomenal example of how a butter clown should look. Very, very busy. Really, really bright flames in between the alien heads. Just really busy. I love my clowns busy. So if you're interested in this male, please let me know. I've had a few people inquire, but again, people just like to window shop and waste my time. Please don't do that. If you're serious, please hit me up. Okay, we're gonna get on to the second to last animal I'm gonna show in this video. And I was really hoping that this was female, but this too turned out to be a male. So really, really phenomenal example of a banana clown. And he's gonna be available. But yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in him, let me know. He's eating like a champ. Just needs a few more meals and he'll be ready to ship. Just absolutely stunning example. And these things actually age really well. I held it back a female 2 years ago, female banana clown, and she looks really good to this day. She didn't get any of the typical black spots. So that's a plus if you don't like those. And then my favorite animal of the season thus far, we've got the ultimate clown combo so far for myself. This is a banana butter leopard clown, female. So I got the Gotham 2 years ago, and now I got my female, my powerhouse female. Just ridiculous, guys. Look at that. Again, I like my clowns busy. A lot of the leopard influence bleeding through on those sides. Can I get a oh yeah? beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Sheesh. But yeah, guys, sorry for the really long video, but I wanted to update you guys on the whole season. I've got a lot more animals to show off, but I'll show them off as I make the available video on what's available. It's stuff not as powerful as what you've been seeing here, but there are some Het DG stuff that is going to be available. A lot of you guys have been asking, so yeah, guys, I will see you in that video. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for it being a very long video, but I just had so much that I wanted to update you guys on. I've been slacking on the videos, so I just wanted to come out with a banger video showing you guys a ton of babies. If you can, check the links in the description. I've been very active on Instagram and my TikTok lately, so you're gonna want to go follow me over there, and also on Facebook. Stay tuned. My morph market's gonna be updated in the next week or two, so if you guys want to grab a baby, you guys will see them posted there. Peace out, guys. Later.